This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I kind of knew this thing was going to happen with Boosie. I just felt it. Like, I'm not, he just put out a tweet just now apologizing to his kids and everything. Now, we all know Boosie beat being in jail for the rest of his life. He went to jail in 2008, 2009, did 4 years, beat being on death row. By the grace of God, came home, I think at the end of 2013. And he kind of laid low and just got to his music and got to the bag for years and years and years. He's still on his Twitter and his Instagram, and he go crazy. But the past 3 years, he's put the gas even more on social media, being in interviews and stuff. And he's been more outspoken. And I'm not saying it's wrong, because it's not. We supposedly live in a quote unquote free country, right? But I was like, man, this guy, and he'd get pulled over every once in a while with in the car with somebody else with weed or a gun. Remember he got pulled over in Georgia? Boosie pulled over Georgia. I mean, this is just one arrest. Georgia, there was a gun in the car, right? Let's see. September 2nd, 2022. Body cam footage shows Boosie Badass offering to take a drug possession charge for a passenger when police found marijuana in the car. Boosie rages out. This is July, and then July 14th, 2022. Boosie ended up in handcuffs during a Georgia traffic stop, which threw him into a rage. That's just a couple times, okay? There was another time, and he's a convicted felon. He can't really be around guns and stuff like that, right? Let's see. Monday, second-degree criminal damage to property, inciting a riot and disorderly conduct. Criminal trespassing. It happened in Legends of Street Show and Arena on October 1st. He's been getting in trouble for the past couple years, to my point. This was in 2021. Boosie also, let's see, his Instagram, that doesn't matter. That's not legal. Arrested during a traffic stop in Georgia in 2019. Police found weed and a loaded gun in an arrest. Boosie Badass was in trouble with the law again. 2019. And he's had good lawyers and beat these charges. But then he was arrested in California on May 8th, 2023. Felon in possession with a firearm. Concealed carry weapon in a vehicle. Possession of ammunition. Prohibited by a person. See, so all that happened when his charges got dropped in California. The state dropped it because the feds picked it up. Because federally, you can't have a gun. You can't be around a gun because you're a felon. And then after he got released that day, right? He said, F San Diego police. It's not good to taunt the people that just, you bailed out and you got out. Like, come on. You got pulled over. You got caught. Then he went on Math Hoffa's podcast. And this is not Math Hoffa's fault. So don't try to blame Math Hoffa. All Boosie had to do was say, hey, I can't talk about that. It's an open case.
Right. So you get pulled over, right?
Yeah.
Cops found the weapon. Who gun is this?
Yeah, person in the clique for all the time around you. They do. Say that's his guns when they come to the car.
It ain't sure.
This shit didn't happen plenty of times.
Yeah,
my boy gonna say that's his.
Yeah. So that wasn't smart. Then you got Charleston White. He's going off on Boosie.
Y'all think Uncle Charlie don't know what he be talking about. I'm gonna break it down for you. See that white lawyer, whatever his name, Bruce Lowry, whatever the name is, he don't know a thing. See, I really studied law. I knew them guys would go get him. I was just sitting back waiting, twiddling my thumb, because I knew. See, one thing, Boosie been thumbing his nose at these people. You gonna show up at a murder trial on bond with a pistol case? You playing too much.
That's true, too. He's showing up at murder trials. He showed up to 2 YNW the first and second day, and then he had to go to California today for this gun charge. Then YNW Juvie's father goes off on Boosie for showing up to the trial.
Boosie down there supporting Melly. He flaw as fuck for that. But he don't even know that nigga Melly. Nigga talks, I want Melly free because that nigga bought me some snacks and magazines at a magazine. Snacks and magazines at the airport.
He bought me some snacks in a magazine at the airport. Now, it's not funny that Boosie's locked up. It's actually sad. Because Boosie beat all odds in 2009 to 2013. During that time period, he could have gone away forever. But he didn't. He came home. But still, I wouldn't ever want to see like anything around me. Don't put my freedom in jeopardy. The only weapon I would have is somewhere where nobody could see it in case somebody was trying to kill me at my house. If I leave the house and I need security, they will be hired security, because especially if I have to do a show or something. The whole reason you buy them as much land as Boosie bought and are building on it outside of, way outside of Atlanta, because that's the only way you could afford that, right? You could drop a couple million outside of the city will get you that. A couple million inside the city will get you a small house, okay? It will get you a little mansion with a little bit of land, okay? You ain't getting acres. You got to live way out. Got to live near the airport where nobody wants to live, where Ross lives, right? Well, people do live there, but I'm just saying, like, it's not the best. It's not prime real estate, right near the airport. I'm just saying, okay? Or you live way in the middle of nowhere where Boosie lives, okay? And they'll give you land. Okay, you want it? Here. give me 200,000. You can have this 50 acres over here I'm doing nothing with. And he built a compound. And you do that because you don't want to, you want to have your own little area where, you could just have fun there, and then you leave to go do events. I don't know. Anyways, Boosie apologized to his family, and we'll see where this goes. Anyways, it's Jordan Tower with JT News. Peace.